So September kicks off Hispanic Heritage Month, and here at WHAS 11, we want to empower and amplify the diverse voices in our community with our Moments That Matter campaign. So you may have seen this news campaign throughout the year. It is a news campaign that focuses on the past and celebrates the future through a series of news segments. This month, it is focused on the Hispanic American community. Here in Kentuckiana, Town and Country Ford is now going to partner with us all month long on this special campaign. I'm joined by Giovanni Muro and Billy Hayes with Town and Country Ford. Guys, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you, Claudia.
And thank you for being a part of this campaign. I mean, it's important for us to celebrate the voices, celebrate these stories. But when we spoke, Billy, immediately when I told you about the campaign, you're like, yes, we're in, because, I mean, for people that may not be familiar, you are longtime supporters here in this community.
Right. Absolutely, Claudia. Yeah, we were in right away as soon as we spoke. But, you know, being involved in the community is just second nature to us. I guess I'm dating myself, but I've been doing this for so long, excuse me. We've been involved in the LAP, the Louisville Assembly Plant, Ford Motor Company, excuse me, Cozair Children, Adopt a Child, School for the Blind, local high schools, Southern and Mayo. I mean, we've just been involved in the community for so long. It's just second nature. It just felt right.
Yeah.
And you know, Giovanni, he's a young guy, as you can tell, but he's already made such great strides in the car business. He's already got a lot of people, a lot of friends, a lot of customers, and he's already done big things in the community. It just seemed like a natural fit.
Right, because I mean, specifically at Town and Country Ford, when we spoke, you mentioned, you know, representation matters, that you're making sure that your workforce is very reflective of the community. And Gio, you said you've been working there how long now?
About a year now.
Yeah.
But I've learned a lot from there. You know, the community is really diverse, you know, and I feel, well, I want to say big thanks to Billy for having me there. It really changed my life, and you know, it feels good to be able to help my community out.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of what I've noticed is a lot of Latinos are scared to buy vehicles from dealerships. So I'm glad that I can help out. Well,
again, we talk about representation matters, and then you've noticed too, just even in this community, we have a growing community, right? We have to make sure that we're diverse and appealing to everybody here.
It is such a diverse community now that it's just a natural. I mean, not just our community, but the whole city.
Yeah.
And Gio is a natural at what he does. He puts people at ease, and we want to reach out to that community, and we have reached out to that community.
Yeah. So all month long, we're going to be seeing Town and Country Ford associated with these stories from Moments That Matter. So as we tell these stories, it'll always be sponsored by Town and Country Ford. And we're always proud to put together this particular series and celebrate this throughout the month of September, and also a couple of weeks in October as well. And Billy, I do have to point out, I'll date us both. Because you and I go back a long, long way. You talk about like how much you've helped here in the community. You supported me back, did we date this picture like back to the 90s, I think?
Yeah, that's
the
like,
1990s.
That looks like the 93, 94. Yep.
Right? Like I just won Miss Louisville.
Yep.
And I reached out to Town and Country specifically because I knew, okay, I know they support the community. I know they'll support me in this pageant. And I said, hey, Billy, I need a car. I do a lot of like parades and things like that, and appearances.
Your dad was working at Ford.
And my dad, a
and
longtime
Mr. Jenkins
worker.
brought him out and brought you out, and yeah, it was those were good times.
Thank you for supporting me way back when. I think that contributed a lot to my success. Gio is probably like, oh my gosh, you probably hear stories all the time there, thinking, how long have these people been here?
Yeah, no, it's forever stories.
Oh.
Well, speaking of that, you know, Town and Country, the one thing we've got is great people. You're only as good as your people, and we've got guys that have been there since I was in high school that have been with us. People come in and they see the same faces, and hopefully Gio's going to be one of these guys that sticks with us a long time and stays with us a long time. But we laugh and joke that we've got people that have been there so long, they were probably trained by Henry Ford.
Maybe.
Yep.
Gio, that's going to be you. Good luck.
Yeah, hopefully.
Gio and Billy, thank you so much. And again, thank you for partnering with us on Moments That Matter. We want to remind anybody, if you want more information or to get started, go to fordlouisville.net.